Hello everyone, Mr. Ryan Darcy, and welcome to another exciting adventure in MRD Unboxing. Today we got a ton of John Carpenter related things to unbox in this episode, including the new, what's the name of the movie? Goddamn, Big Trouble in Little China Town. Or is it just China? I haven't seen the movie, in case you haven't seen. But I'm super excited to unbox it and at some point in the future to watch it. But anyways, before we get into that, let's open up some of the previous John Carpenter releases that I actually totally didn't get around to actually doing an unboxing. So I was like, hey, I might as well just save them all up and do one big video. So, starting very underrated, Starman. John Carpenter. Scream Factory. Came with the poster. I am not unboxing any of the posters. I'm sorry. It's too much work getting them out and then, putting them back in, and I don't really want to damage them. But just know the poster looks just like this, but bigger. Bigger. Opening it up. Starman. That's actually one of my favorite David Bowie songs, Starman. He's a starman. I can't sing it because of copyright. Let's flip it over. Another reason why I love Scream Factory is the reversible artwork. I assume that's the original poster for it. Sorry about the glare, the bad lighting. He has traveled from a galaxy far beyond our own. He is 100,000 years ahead of us. He has powers we cannot comprehend, and he is about to face the one force in the universe he has yet to conquer. Love. Aww, isn't that nice? Well, as I was editing my video, I realized I have no footage of the inside discs for a couple of releases. So, I guess I'm gonna have to go into my Blu-ray collection. What was it? Starman? What's the point of doing an unboxing video if you don't actually see what the inside looks like? That's what the disc looks like. This is what the back looks like. Special features. Feel free to pause to take a look at these. Next up is John Carpenter's Vampires. I was super excited that they announced they were doing this movie. I always wanted to see it. I think James Woods is in it. Yeah, James Wood. I kind of was surprised because the main reason I'm picking up John Carpenter movies like almost twice from Scream Factory is because, not because of the Steelbooks that they're releasing with these, but like I wanted the photo lithograph of each of the Steelbooks, but in order to get them, you have to order the Steelbook. So I was surprised when they announced they doing this. They didn't announce like the Steelbook version with the lithograph. But then when they did Big Trouble in Little Chinatown, they gave the option of both at the same time, which is smart. So I'm just wondering when they're gonna do this and a couple of the other ones they previously announced. The sticker did not come off as well this time. Like, at all. Like, the plastic is literally, there's bits of it still attached. Oh, there's gonna be pieces of plastic all over my bed. Oop. Won't even open now because of course the one areas where the plastic stop is where the thing actually opens. That's not good. I usually never have a problem with the packaging for these, so quite surprised there. Flipping it over, flipping it over. Vampires. Prepare for the dawn. This is the dawning of the angel Aquarius. Angel. Can't sing it. Copyright. Okay. And then next up is vampires. And that's what the disc looks like. Wow. Shocking surprise. Here is the back. Next up we got The Thing limited edition steelbook. Apparently there's only 10,000 of each of these type of steelbooks for the John Carpenter ones, so and I already have the Thing with the slipcover, so I had to pick this up just to get the art, because I have each of the ones with the lithograph, which is this art. So it's this art, but it's long lithograph type poster. Do I have the room to hang up those posters? No, but it looks like they apparently stopped gluing this to the back of the steelbook, which is nice. I mean, it's nice, you know. See, look, there's you could see the full art right there. See, that's basically what the poster looks like. It's the full square rectangle thing. It doesn't say The Thing, and it's not broken up by the spine, but so cool. That's kind of interesting. On the discs they actually say feature film 2017 4K, and then this one says 2016 like bonus feature 2K scan. So it's like, that's interesting. I think I got a defect. I got a defect one. I got a steelbook with an error. I could be mistaken. Hold on. Oh, okay. I freaked myself out there for a second because I was holding it upside down, and I realized, I'm like, whoa, the words are upside down, but it's like I was holding the. Wait, and was I holding it upside down? Yeah, I was. I was holding it upside down. Okay, there's upright. That's what it says. I remember the first time I watched The Thing. It was during my first Halloween marathon, 31 days of horror movies, and it was so good. So, disc-free special features. I love how each one has a different art. I can't remember if the slipcover one previously had free discs, so I wonder if that's sort of like this one does have something different compared to the other one. And there's the other disc. Next up, we got a double helping of Halloween Scream Shout Factory Steelbook. Really cool. I don't know if they're gonna do every Halloween movie in this style. It would be nice if they're able to do the first one, but I don't think they're ever gonna get the rights to do the first one again, because I mean I know they did the complete collection for Halloween, which I picked up luckily before it totally went out of print. But I don't know if they're gonna do any of these other ones. You can tell this one came out before The Thing because there's sticky stuff, just a little amount they put there. You don't know what death is. Comes with 2 discs. See, there's the full art. You see Lori curled up in the hospital. You know, pretty awesome poster. Interesting that the television cut's not Blu-ray. I can't remember for the life of me which version of the film I saw during my first marathon. Did I watch I must have watched the theatrical cut, right? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what the difference is between these two cuts, because I honestly don't know. I would have to look that up. Why do I ask you guys? I could just look it up on Google. Apparently this is a better, because it says new 4K scan of the original negative theatrical cut. So, one of my favorite John Carpenter films not directed by John Carpenter. Halloween Free, Season of the Witch. Such an underrated film. I know everyone points this out as the bad one of the Halloween films, but it's like, you gotta remember what they were trying to do with the series. After the first one and it ends in a cliffhanger, goes in the second one, the next film, Halloween Free, was supposed to be a different story. So it was supposed to be an anthology trilogy where each one takes up 2 movies. So, for example, Halloween Free, Season of the Witch, one of the best cliffhangers, and one of my most favorite cliffhangers ever. And the 4th movie was supposed to be the part 2 to this movie, but because everyone was like, where's Michael Myers? This is supposed to be Michael Myers. Why is there no Michael Myers? So because of that, they were like, oh, we need to bring him back. And that's why the 4th movie is called The Return of Michael Myers. And, which is unfortunate. Could you imagine how different Halloween would have been if they didn't go back and did Michael Myers for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and whatever amount of movies they did, and then still do the Halloween movie sequel that came out like recently, like that's like, because that movie forgot the second one anyway, so it overwrote the second one, I should say. It just goes from the first movie to this movie. So yeah, so how different would the Halloween franchise be today? Anyways, watch the Magic Pumpkin. Watch it. There's the disc, Blu-ray. Before I get into big trouble in Little China, I also got to unbox the Zavvi exclusive, The Fog, John Carpenter's LP record, which is the new expanded edition of the original film soundtrack. So it has much more music than the original soundtrack, and it's awesome. I love out of all my soundtracks for John Carpenter, The Fog, the main theme to The Fog has to be probably my most favorite John Carpenter theme, because it's not where, I mean, the Halloween theme is so iconic, so you can't think of Halloween without thinking of that soundtrack. That probably is the best theme song that John Carpenter ever did, but this is my favorite, is The Fog, and I just love the and just, and the movie I loved as well, so absolutely loved it. And it comes in an exclusive, there's a little bit of a nick there, but that was before I removed the plastic. But as long as the records are good, I'll be happy. Wow. So awesome. Which reminds me, I need to get a vinyl record player at some point. There's John Carpenter's The Fog in green and white vinyl. Look at that. A little bit of a speck. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if because I'm not as you can see, I don't really know how to handle records that well. A little bit of a, I don't know, is that a piece of hair? Or is that the actual record? I don't know if there's a proper way of cleaning records, so I try not to open anything until I actually get a actual record player. Music is, man, if I wasn't, if there was something, a profession I could have been, but not, because I'm not good at it, I'm not talented enough, and I don't have the, I guess you could say, patience to become a musician, but I would have loved to be a musician, making music, albums and stuff. Oh, this is the green one. Are you ready for this? Ready for this review? Oh, look at that. The fog. I loved it when I saw John Carpenter live in concert a year or two ago. If you want to check out what I got picked up then at that concert, along with some video footage, crappy video footage of John Carpenter playing, I would highly recommend checking out those videos. They're somewhere on my channel. I also have a bunch of other, I think a couple other videos that I've opened up John Carpenter related things. So that was the deluxe expanded vinyl Zavvi exclusive record thing. I think it's Zavvi exclusive. That's where I got it from. Here it is, the one you all came to see. I want to know how well they packed all this, because apparently this is supposed to come with, not only does it come with the slipcover version release, it also comes with the Steelbook, and it also comes with the 2 posters, one of the lithograph, one of the normal poster, and the vinyl, which I'm starting to think from the size of the box is going to be a more smaller vinyl. It's not a big one, but let me see what it is. Look at that. Shout wrapper, as far as I can see. Woo! Whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so they've started to do this with the posters, which I love. They put the little, you can see what it looks like, but they've started to go really big and wide on these, and I'm like, the smaller ones were fine. Like this one, I guess it's only the lithographs or the special ones where they, oh, hit my camera, where, see, this is the normal size poster roll now. And I kind of like that, but I guess they do the bigger ones for the more special posters. That is huge. What is that? Okay. Here's the Big Trouble in Little China. What is this? Oh, wow. I could be mistaken, but there's, I don't see the Steelbook. Do you see the Steelbook? Because I don't see the Steelbook. Did it drop? No. I really hope they didn't forget the Steelbook. Is it in here? Look at that. Is the Steelbook in here? Is it? I'm having a hard time opening this. It is in there! Whoa! Okay. Crisis averted. Here is the little record it comes with. So it comes with the, I assume that's the main theme, Pork Chop Express, and side B, the Alley War. So it's like it's a single. Which is cool. Which is cool. Nice little green vinyl. Yeah, there's a little bit of a, once again, I don't know, I guess that's maybe a printing thing. Maybe it doesn't affect the disc at all. I'm just used to CDs where it's like if there's like a little mark or whatever, it's you know, it's gonna be skipping, and there's a little, see a little black dot there. Don't know if that's gonna affect anything. There's the other side. Same sort of picture, but they didn't really have to put the Steelbook in the box, but there's the Steelbook. So they went a little bit beyond with this, because they could just, you know, I guess had the box to hold the vinyl. But damn. Okay. Big Trouble in Little China. So it is not Chinatown. I got confused with that other movie that I haven't seen called Chinatown. I gotta track down all the John Carpenter films. That also reminds me, I have to pick up the Scream Shout Factory did free other John Carpenter movies that aren't collector's editions, and I have to track them down. That's like somebody watching me, something about a invisible person or whatever, and then there was another one, but I forgot the name of it. I also have to pick up Dark Star, but I'm kind of hoping there's going to be a newer Blu-ray release for Dark Star. But yeah. There's disc 1. Or no, that's disc 2. Damn, reversed. Disc 1. I like how they have 2 different arts for the discs. Big Trouble in Little China. That's the original poster. There's the back. Sorry for the glare. Special features. Region A. Close up. So I got the poster of that, which I don't know if I'll keep. It does look nice. This is the poster I wanted, just to get all the other ones that match. Limited edition Steelbook packaging, but this time, notice the sticker doesn't say 10,000, so I guess now they're not even putting a number. So maybe there's more than 10,000 now for these ones. Who knows? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any sort of restoration with the film, just new special features. That's about it. Actually, this is much more easier to read than the normal release. There's the poster, or what the poster would look like, minus the title. If you look very carefully, it almost looks like the lightning's coming out of Kurt Russell's ass. I think that might have been just unfortunate placement of where the lightning design is, but that looks pretty cool. It's all in the reflexes, apparently, is a quote from the film. It's all in the reflexes. There's disc 2. What a face reaction. Thumbnail. And then you got disc 1. Which, as you can see, so the Steelbook has different art on the discs than the slipcover. Awesome. Justifies my double purchase. Which actually isn't a double purchase, because technically I purchased it all in one, because they had the bundle. I don't know what I'm going to do case-wise, because it's like, I usually have this lined up with all the other Steelbooks, but now Scream Shout Factory gives this this whole box just to hold the vinyl. Like, is this going in my Blu-ray shelf as is? Like, that's gonna stick out. I don't want that. I don't know what to do, but kind of cool that they did something like this, and hopefully they release more John Carpenter films soon. Thank you very much for watching. I want you to have a nice day or night or whatever time you watch this. Have a nice whatever. Thanks again for watching. Check out my other stuff if you want. It's entirely up to you. No pressure. I recommend that video especially. Maybe even that one. I don't know. I do have some good stuff on this channel. You just have to look for it through all my crap. Cut that out. Don't say that. Don't leave that in.